Hi, my name is Cassandra Dotz, and I'm currently a senior at Temple University studying media business and entrepreneurship with a minor in public relations. I'm expected to graduate in May 2019, and I'm really excited to be interviewing for the position of WXTU's promotions coordinator. Throughout the past 4 years, I've learned a lot about the entertainment industry and how to work with the entertainment industry in different platforms, such as social media, television, radio, and anything along the lines of the music industry, which I worked very closely with. Some of the classes that I've taken that has helped me get to the point that I am right now are classes such as social media marketing, where I learned a lot about the ins and outs of the algorithms and how to work with social media and specific platforms for specific clients. I also did media sales, where I learned how to sell not only the media but yourself to another client in order to get your company further. I also did organizational leadership, which has given me a lot of leadership roles and has also helped me become more confident in who I am and what I want to do when I graduate college. As far as work experience goes, I've held 3 internships and 2 positions at a radio station, where I got to work really closely with all of the radio heads and got to do a lot of fun events and go around and really learn more about the radio industry. My first internship was last summer. I worked for Felcher Harwich Public Relations because public relations is my minor, so it's something that I wanted to explore more and to see if I really liked that. But it's given me a lot of insight into what public relations really is, and it's given me more knowledge of another platform, another strategy of media in which that I wouldn't have otherwise if I did not take public relations. And I got to go to a lot of events with Charlotte Felcher, who is one of the most known public relations agents in the Philadelphia area. We got to work with companies such as Bucks County Playhouse, a bunch of different bands that she is the manager and publicist for. So the one time that I did get to go to an event by myself was for the Joss Project, who is a band from around the Philadelphia tri-state area. And I got to go by myself and be a photographer for them and just be their publicist for the night. And it was really good for me to have that experience because I got to step out of my comfort zone and do something that I've never done before and work with artists as along with doing public relations. Another internship that I had was with Bell Tower Music, which was my practicum for Temple University. I was co-marketing director along with another girl that is in our class, and I got to work really closely with the artists and with the CEO of the record label, who is Jack Klotz. And so from this internship, I learned a lot more about the marketing standpoint from a record label, which is something that I was really interested in doing because music is such a passionate thing in my life that I want to continue doing for as long as I can. Within this internship, I got to work with a lot of the new artists that were signed to the record label while I was there, and we got to brand them and really just help them come out of their shell and develop as an artist. And then we got to market them to Temple University and the surrounding Philadelphia area. I got to work with Bell Tower in a way that I was able to not only plan events but run events and be in charge of them and be in charge of Spotify playlists and getting people's music out there, taking a lead and trying to help these artists become the best artists that they can be. The next internship position that I held was as marketing director for a small business called Re-Urban-It, which is located in Northeast Philadelphia. This was a new upcoming business that came about as soon as I joined the team. I got to work with someone that I know personally who is the owner of the business, which is why she gave me the opportunity to become the marketing director for the company and really just start off her company on the right foot. I worked a lot with the analytics for social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook, which was really good for me because I got to learn the ins and outs of how to do Facebook and Instagram analytics aside from just my marketing classes, and I got to really have a hands-on experience of what it's like to work with a startup. Aside from these internships, I also worked with Temple University's WHIP student radio. Here I got to work a lot with the promotions team, which is what I do also now at 925 WXTU as a promotions team member. But at WHIP, I got to work with the promotions team and the entertainment team. The promotions team, we went around and we did events to promote the radio station and to promote the artists that were played on the radio station. We got to do a lot of stuff going to concerts and writing about it and being able to publish our work. But for the entertainment section, we wrote about articles of any new news from the entertainment industry that came out. We would just write our own article about it, cite our sources, and then we would send it on out. At 925 now, I do work as a promotions team member, and here I get to go to all the events that I'm signed up for, and I get to go and just be the face of XTU at events such as their ticket runs or any events that they have to do at bars, promoting different beers or anything like that, whatever the client that we have for that specific event is. Having grown up listening to WXTU my whole life, it's really something that I'm passionate about country music and music in general, and getting to work for WXTU and to better them is something that I've always been really wanting to do because they are the reason why I chose to go into the media platform. So working for them is something that's always been on the top of my priority list because I want to be able to give back to a station that's given me so much and given me the career path that I want to go down. Having worked multiple events for WXTU has given me an insight that other candidates may not have because I do see how XTU is already run and I see how their company culture is. So I get to be on the inside of all the events and know what we need to fix and what we need to make better in order to progress as a radio station with our fans and wells within the company. I feel like I'm suitable for this position because I do have the insight onto what it's like to work with WXTU on these events. I've worked two of their main events, which is the WXTU Anniversary Show and the Toy Truck Parade, which happens in December. So I do have an understanding of what these events are like and how they have to be ran. I also have the insight into the marketing background of what needs to be done to be able to promote and accurately describe like what we need at events and what would bring in more customer traffic at different events, just because I know that we would have to go to our niche market and where we would really have to be in order to get the best outcome possible for these events.